Hello everyone and welcome back to more Roommates. We're about to begin the spring break spectacular.
Woohoo!
We just have to click start to begin the big event. Everyone's packing their stuff. Nobody can stop talking about our trip to the beach house. I'm a little worried that we still have to pay our own way, but I think I've got enough squirreled away. Luckily I've got a van big enough to carry all of us down there. Since I'm driving, everyone else is chipping in for my gas.
You almost ready?
Almost. Just a couple more things.
Hey, what do you think of this swimsuit?
Isabella holds up a skimpy two-piece against her shirt. Damn, babe. I thought the beach house was a no-smoking zone.
Boy, please, I am downright on fire.
Oh well, the two of them are always at it like that.
Anyway, hurry up. We're all itching to get going. Well, you're obviously not packed.
I guess not. Seriously? You ripped that one on purpose. Gah. Those last 3 miles were hell. You're full of it. Quit trying to blame it on me.
Come on, guys, we're here. It doesn't matter anymore. Our lungs will probably grow back. It's fine.
Oh my. Ha ha ha.
Ha!
And laughs were had by all. It was a long 15-hour trip, but we finally made it. The beach house sits before us, and the ocean sits just on the other side of it. So it's just us roommates that we're going, it's not anyone else from the class?
I thought it was supposed to be the whole class, and then we randomly invited
It's
all
like
our
the
housemates.
opposite of what I thought it would be, but okay. It's pretty late. What do we want to do? Let's just get settled into the house first. I want to see what the room situation is like. Is there going to be a lack of rooms inside this house? Because that's going to be amusing.
So are we really the only ones here all week? Yeah, unfortunately Roxanne and the others had to bow out. They couldn't afford their own transportation. I'd feel bad, but this place doesn't really look big enough for all of us anyway.
I'd feel bad, but I couldn't stand the shit out of Roxanne.
Yeah, really.
And it looks like our milk situation is questionable in this house. That's not comforting. Anne is right. The house looks pretty cozy. Once we've got the door open and the place scouted out, it looks like there are only 3 bedrooms.
Oh no.
Each has a king-size bed in it, but still, so we have to share beds, it sounds like. Oh man, how's this gonna work out?
Well, aren't Dominic and Anne dating?
It was kind of hinted at, but it's not confirmed. Well, I suppose we could split it off into pairs. Maybe someone can use the couch out here.
Actually, let's use 2 of the rooms for 3 people. We can go girls and boys.
Oh, that's not fun. What? Why wouldn't we use all the rooms? I look at Isabella, who gives me a quick nod. Suddenly I know exactly what she's thinking. Because, numbnuts, you've already got a perfectly good split here. Why mess up all of the rooms? Because it's ours for the week?
That means we have to be rude? No. It's much better if we leave one of the rooms empty, where we know that none of the others will be in it.
Oh. Where everyone knows that we shouldn't go into that room, especially without knocking. Look at Dominic's face. Dominic looks between us as realization slowly dawns upon his face.
I'm just saying, it's a long week. Lots of folks about.
Come on, douchenik, catch the hint already.
Why don't you just say it?
Yeah, I get it. You two are gross, but whatever, fine. Isabella and I high five as everyone starts settling into the house. Everyone splits up across male or female, settling their stuff down and making their sleeping arrangements. Alright boys, let's get our crap down. I figured there'd be a bed situation, so I've got my sleeping bag with me. Are you sure you're not just planning on spending the week in somebody else's bed? Well, probably it's Max after all. Hey, the week is young, my dim-witted friend. The week is young. And so are those hotties out on the beach.
How young?
Well, I hope they're not too young, Max. Don't be getting any... Look at Rakesh's face, he looks suspicious.
They both are looking at him suspiciously.
Dominic rolls his eyes while Rakesh shakes his head. I throw my bedroll onto the floor, while Dominic and Rakesh eye the bed. Ugh, I've slept in worse places. Let me see if I can find a few blankets and I'll take the other side of the bed. Dominic walks out to find a linen closet. This is so exciting. It's gonna be a blast, bro. Yes, my friend, we will party hard.
Oh my god.
When it's time to party, we will always party hard. You know it, my man. I go to give Rakesh a fist bump, but I don't know if he's gotten that one yet. So it's mostly just kind of an awkward handshake. Good job, Rakesh, good job. Still, he's grinning. I'm grinning. Should be a lot of fun. Oh, we got points with Rakesh.
Wow, 10 whole points.
I don't know why it would matter at this point in the game, but okay.
Oh!
What a view! What a view! All right, let's call it a night, gents. It looks like it's daytime outside.
I know, I was just going to say.
We got a long week. Get the lights, would you, Max? Oh my goodness, they're stripping down in front of us. What is going on here? What are we gonna be wearing, I wonder? I hope he's not going commando. Please don't.
He probably is.
Yes, turn out the lights, Max. I'm sure nothing will happen in the dark. What?
Is that a threat?
Rakesh, what the hell? What the hell, man? Oh, if it's hair-raising tales you're looking for. Well, that was kind of awkward.
Was he supposed to be talking about
I don't know.
hair-raising tales? Because he seemed like he was threatening them.
It seemed like he was threatening something, and I was a little bit nervous there.
I was like, what?
We all settle in for some fun on our first night, and hopefully the last night I'll be spending in a bed alone during this trip.
Oh, look at it.
Oh my,
She's
skimpy indeed.
Barely contained.
Well, you can't hold those back.
Come on, everyone. That beach isn't going to lie all over itself. Well, kind of. First one there gets to rub the suntan lotion on my back.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Everyone's up and dressed for some fun on the beach. Sally cooked us up some great vegan pancakes for breakfast. I have to admit, I'm looking forward to spending the day on the beach. Our first day here, we basically just went into the nearby town and picked up supplies. Yeah, they were lacking milk, we saw. Although, we probably had to get some special kind of milk for Sally or whatever, I'm sure.
Yeah,
you know?
like soy or almond.
We found a nice little outlet mall. Sally and Dominic wanted to look through it a bit, so we ended up spending our day in town just enjoying the local flavor. Today is promising to be some fun on the beach. The sky is clear and the water is warm. I can't wait. Now this is my idea of a good week off.
It does look pretty, doesn't it?
Sure. Our section of the beach is private, but I've still got more than an eyeful with the ladies running around.
Oh my god.
And in the incredibly unlikely chance that I get bored, I can just walk a little ways over and be on the public property. Suddenly it's girls, girls, girls. What is with these constant back views we're getting?
Why is there a hole there?
Where?
On Rakesh.
What? Oh, you mean on his back?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's just like awkwardly placed.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're certainly getting ass shots galore here.
I know.
Rakesh and Sally are looking over the water. Looks like they're thinking about going in first.
No, Rakesh, you're not going to be able to snorkel in here. It's too shallow.
I suppose looking at it, you may be right. Still, I would like to explore and see. Watch him get lost out at the ocean because he just keeps swimming out
Has he ever
further and
swam
further.
before?
I don't know. Anne and Isabella are sitting under a beach umbrella, putting on their various creams. Anne's got a couple of books next to her. Looks like she knows what she's going to do today. Meanwhile, I'm trying to help Douchnik set up a net for some beach volleyball.
Oh man.
Yeah. That'll really get things moving up and down.
My god.
No, it has to go on the third rung, you dumbass. Otherwise, it's gonna be too low. It's a net, not a limbo stick. Shut up, jackass. If you don't get it straight, we won't be doing anything with it.
Oh, Rakesh, shake that pretty ass boy.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
Behave, Isabella. Come on, Rakesh. Let's see how deep it gets out there. Watch out for undertow, you two.
Whoa, Anne can barely stay contained either. Look at that.
Ugh.
I didn't know she had
I hate
such
those frilly things. It looks hideous.
Yeah, it's a weird bathing suit. Not my favorite. It's nice to have the whole house out here, getting along and enjoying the beach. It almost feels like we've got our own nice little family. How cute. Except it's a family you want to bang.
Apparently.
A few hours later, everyone's gathered around the deck table, with another great lunch properly finished off. Thanks for the meal, Rakesh. That was great. Yeah, man, good job. Though I'm eyeing that grill. I think we may have to fire that up tonight. We bought charcoal, right?
Yeah, and some hamburger and veggie patties. Oh, that sounds delicious too. I'm gonna end up stuffing myself silly this week.
Oh my.
Well then, we're just gonna have to exercise that much harder.
True. We should go do something now. Hey, let's put that volleyball net to good use. What do you folks say?
I'm game.
Let's do it. I'll lead team 1.
Don't you get enough trying to herd cats being our RA?
I'm not gonna stop until I whip you into shape. Alright.
Alright.
The rest of us decide it's not worth it to argue with him and let him lead one of the teams. Sally volunteers to lead the other one.
She'll
Why didn't
pick
we
us.
get to? I guess so. I hope she picks us. The two confer for a few moments before turning to us with their team selections. Okay, we discussed what seemed fair, and for the teams it's me, Rakesh, and Anne for Team 1. For Team 2 it's Sally, Isabella, and any stray hobos they can pick up.
That seems extremely unfair for Dominic. Like, I feel like Rakesh and Anne are gonna be horrible, and he's supposed to be a geek, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
And I feel like Isabella would be really good, and Max would probably be good, and Sally, I think she's supposed to be athletic too, isn't she?
Yeah, she should be alright, I'm assuming.
So I feel like Dominic is gonna get creamed.
Yeah, he picked a bad team, basically.
I think so.
Sally elbows Dominic in the ribs.
Come on, Max, Isabella, let's clobber these suckers.
I think they are suckers if that's their team.
Yeah.
Isabella and I cheer and high-five while we walk over to Sally. The three of us huddle on our side of the net to make some strategy.
Okay, Max, you're gonna be our first server. We know Anne's their weak point, so try to pick her out if you can. Don't be mean though, okay?
Hey, all's fair in love and war.
Ha! Calm it down there, Top Gun. We've got this. You've got a good height advantage. Just spike that ball whenever you can.
I nod as we all put our hands in the middle and pull them up with a cheer.
You chumps ready for the fire?
Don't get too cocky, Missy. We've got brawn and brains to spare.
You mean you've gone spare?
Oh, snap, shots fired. We have spare tires in our
Oh
brains.
my god, what?
Everyone looks at Rakesh for a moment, but we decide to let it pass. What say we make this interesting, folks? Oh, what are you thinking? Uh-oh, what's gonna be on the line here?
What say the winning team gets out of cleaning duties for the rest of the trip?
Oh yes, I will enjoy all my extra free time. That's assuming you win.
Yeah, Rakesh, come on. Ha, you wish!
Dominic fishes a quarter out of a pocket and flips it. He points to me and says to call it. Luckily, Tails doesn't fail me, and it's our turn first. Dominic tosses me the ball. Looks like it's my serve.
Well, she told us to serve it to Anne.
That's true. I also feel like Dominic is kind of the weak link, because it's Dominic, he's the nerd, so of course he's out of shape by stereotypes.
That's true.
Should we try Dominic?
Sure.
Let's see what happens. I hold back and serve the ball as hard as I can straight at Douchenik's face. I come a couple of inches short, but I can see his face sour. He knows exactly what I was doing. I try not to laugh as he just barely sets the ball up. Rakesh leaps up to tap the ball over the net, but Sally's right on our side and powers the ball home to their side. Bam! Nice one, Sally. 1 point to our side.
Yay!
We rotate positions with Dominic serving this time. He tosses the ball and does a jump serve right to Isabella. Isabella laughs as she easily returns the ball back over the net. We get a couple of good volleys in. Rakesh almost spikes one home, but a last-minute dive by Sally saves it. Yes,
Wow,
sounds
Rakesh
good.
is actually good.
That's a surprise. Suddenly, just as I'm figuring out that Dominic's jump towards the net is a fake out for Anne bumping it over, I realize that the ball's coming right for me.
Oh no.
I need to try to score here. Try to spike it over the net, set it up for one of our teammates.
They told us to use our height to spike it. That's what Isabella said. But is that also wrong?
I don't know. Should we be a team player?
Max doesn't seem like a team player.
You don't seem like a team player, but maybe it'd work out.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm scared.
Let's give it a shot. I watch Rakesh and Anne's eyes on me. They know I'm going to try to spike it over. See? I see Isabella in perfect position. I get under the ball and set it straight to her. Isabella grins and takes a long running leap at the ball. I watch in awe as she manages to mistime her jump, completely sending the ball into the net. Isabella! Oh, nothing but net.
Oh, shut up, Dominic. It wasn't funny the first 3 times. Wait, we failed 3 times?
I guess so. After another half hour, we're all feeling hot and sweaty. But it's been great exercise. Sally's team has scored 13 and Dominic's 13.
Oh no.
We're getting really close to match point, and it's my serve again. I have a chance to maybe end the game right here since we're only needing to play to 15. Now where to serve it this time? I feel like Dominic might be expecting it.
Yeah.
So, Anne or Rakesh?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Rakesh. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I know these two have been covering Anne the whole game, and I think Dominic's expecting another cheap shot. I rear up and slap the ball home right to Rakesh. I watch as the ball sails right past him and smacking the sand right on the inside edge of the boundary line. Woo! Aced it! I'd love to say that our match had an epic final point, but it really didn't. The serve went up just fine, even had a few volleys, but at the last minute, Dominic went for a simple bump and slipped in the sand. The ball landed harmlessly to his left and we'd scored the final point.
Yay!
Everyone laughed and cheered as the final point was scored. I throw my arms out and Isabel and Sally come over for a big congratulatory hug. I try not to let my grin get too big.
Great game, suckers. Have fun cleaning up. I bet it's time for me to get back to my tanning. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some fun now.
Good game, everyone.
Why did Anne appear there first?
I don't know, that was gonna be her line at first, like, oh, alright. The tally was Dominic's 13 to Sally's 15. I wandered over to the water and took a few moments to stretch. That was a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to see what the rest of the week will hold. Yeah, that was a cool week. I guess we'll have more time now to have fun. The last 2 days have been incredible, and I've been hanging out with my friends on and off the beach. This has probably been the best vacation of my life. Skimpy outfits, hot sun, a chance to show off here and there. It's been awesome. It's all the more disappointing that tomorrow we have to pack up and head back to the dorm already? That was quick. We didn't even get to do anything special.
Did we not have enough Sally points?
Wait, still, I've got one more day to spend here.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure it's the best capper yet.
Okay.
I think everyone's had the same thought, actually. After Dominic made everyone breakfast, we all split up and sort of do our own thing. I've gotten a good breakfast and a good shower in. Now I just need to figure out what to do with my day. Play the event, of course.
Why would we skip it?
Yeah, skip out now, at the end of the game. I walk out onto the deck and take a brief moment to watch over the waves. It's beautiful here. I can see why Professor Task bought it, and why he wanted to keep it to himself. Where did everyone go today? I think Rakesh went to the garage. He's probably painting something in there he shouldn't be. Oh, the professor's gonna have a surprise on his hands when he gets back. Isabella probably went to go fall asleep somewhere on the beach. Sally built a bird feeder late Wednesday, so she's probably setting that up. And I think Anne went back inside to read by the windows. I guess it's a bit cooler inside. I know that the last quarter of the year is coming up. I probably won't have another chance to get some good alone time with someone. If I don't make something happen now, nobody's going to have time to try to make it happen later. Alright then, so well, we have a choice, but I'm assuming we're gonna go see how Sally's doing?
Yeah.
Because who else would we really go see? I'm surprised it's even a choice. I change out of my trunks and head around to the back of the house, calling out to see if Sally's there.
Shh.
As I look closer to where I heard Sally's voice, I see her sitting at a little picnic table, watching over her bird feeder. 2 little birds are picking at some sunflower seeds. I take a seat next to Sally at the table, and we watch the birds for a little while. What kind of birds are they?
I think they're finches. Aren't they pretty?
They are. I can think of prettier. Though I gotta admit, it's only when you get them all together that they're at their prettiest.
You're incorrigible.
She still smiles at me though. We watch the birds for a few more moments before they flutter off to whatever business it is that birds get up to.
I don't get it, Max. I mean, you're a terrible flirt, you're reckless, barely responsible. Cute, sure, but... and yet I can't help but think of you when I'm feeling down.
Because we're cool like that?
And on the other side, well, I've been told more than once my love of animals borders on psychotic.
It's kind of true.
I believe in things like auras and destiny, and maybe that's what this is, but I don't know.
To be honest, that's kind of silly or even. I don't think destiny is a plan that some almighty being wrote in its notebook, with hearts dotting the I's. Destiny is something you work toward. Destiny is the finish line in a race you've been working on your whole life to win.
I don't know if that's stupid or profound. I think that's why I like you, Max. Somehow you just keep walking that line.
The line between stupid and profound.
Yes.
What a great line. All men of mystery and cunning walk that line, my dear.
Ha! Someone's been hanging around Memphis too much. Does that mean you?
Yeah, but there you have it. If Memphis approves of you, you're practically a shoo-in. Sally rests her head on the table, looking through her lashes at me.
Do you think you could be with me, Max? I'm a pretty hefty little load of caveats. Some might say I'm high maintenance.
Oh. Pfft. Yeah, right. You're a sweet girl with a good head on her shoulders. You're honest enough to tell me to screw myself when I need to, and sweet enough to put up with me when I don't.
You do need to get bent a little more often than average, I'll admit.
Okay. Interesting.
Though you can be sweet when you put your mind to it.
Sally grins widely at me, and I can't help but grin back. I'll never admit it, but my heart feels lighter when I see her smile like that. Aw, how sweet.
I don't think there are any dogs to get in our way here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hey now.
It was like a magnet just pulled them together.
I laugh a bit and get out of my chair, walking over to where Sally's smiling and resting her head. I gently cup her cheek, bring her face up from the table, look into her green eyes for a moment before she closes them. She leans into my hand and purses her lips. When our lips meet, it feels right. Like when a riff just clicks home. Hell,
Oh my God.
if I didn't know any better, I'd almost swear I heard music.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is the best. As our lips part, we look over and there is music.
Oh.
Well, birds singing anyway. 2 birds are sitting on top of the bird feeder, and one of them is chirping a sweet little tune to the other one. While we both watch, the birds stop singing, and the 2 birds approach, briefly touching beaks.
Ha, I think they're trying to show you up, Max. You're not gonna let them outdo you, are you?
Well, if you'd like me to warble out a chirpy tune, I can go get my guitar, but I think you'll like this bit better. I kiss her again, this time wrapping my arms around her, pulling her up from her chair and in close to my body. She returns my kiss with a deep passion, our mouths part slightly, and we explore for just a little while. When we break this time, the 2 birds chirp at each other a few more times before flying off in the same direction. So we've clearly seen the birds. I suppose we get to be the bees?
Oh my God.
This is like a James Bond romance, this like the cheesy lines.
Oh, Sally, really? Why would you agree to anything that cheesy?
He's the most romantic guy ever, come on. We chuckle and kiss again on the deck. Then I lead Sally inside the house, and into the spare bedroom nobody's been sleeping in.
It looks exactly like your bedroom, Max. So this is why you and Isabella wanted to make sure there was a spare room.
You really didn't pick up on that?
Really, Sally?
Well, what do you expect from a couple of horn dogs?
A good damn time.
Oh. Well.
Oh my goodness.
Damn. You saw that, right? I raised an eyebrow at Sally. What? There's a panty shot, barely.
Oh, I
You saw
see
that?
it. I didn't, but I see it
No,
now.
it barely peeking out, you can see.
I see it.
Look at that. How scandalous. I raise an eyebrow at Sally just in time for her to push me backwards onto the spare bed. Her lips are hungry as they press into mine. Her hands hold my arms above her head, or my head rather, although that's not what we're seeing right now.
I know.
As she kisses all over my face, I try to catch her face, placing gentle kisses on her eyes and forehead. Sally sits up as she straddles me, pulling me up after her. I happily comply, kissing her deeply. Our lips part for a moment as Sally pulls my shirt over my head. Then she's kissing me again. Our tongues meet for a moment as Sally moans lightly. I run my hands over her back as she begins to kiss down my neck. She begins kissing my chest, running her hands over my abs. I feel her hands pulling at my shorts as her lips kiss over my pecs and down to my stomach. 30 minutes later, Sally and I are laying next to each other in the spare bedroom.
Oh, thank God we skipped 30 minutes.
30 minutes, huh?
Oh man, I hope nobody heard that.
Nah, no one else is in the house. I was not expecting that.
I may not lay my sexuality on the table like Isabella, but I'm not ashamed of it. Exploring my energy means exploring my body.
Well, that's an interesting way to put it. Well then, I should explore your energy a bit more.
Ha 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 ha.
Sally laughs and swats at my roving hand.
Stop that. I'm just saying, I'm not a prude or anything. That and I think our auras mingle nicely. Very nicely.
You sure you're gonna be able to put up with me still eating meat from time to time? Well, way to bring that up now.
Yeah, really. Don't expect me to eat it, and I'd like it if you cut back, but I'm not gonna force you to be something you're not. I like you, Max.
Wait, surprise. I'm not talking about that kind of meat, Sally.
Right?
I like you too, Sally. I like you too.
How long until someone comes to find us?
Well, I don't think they're looking for us particularly, are they? I don't answer. Just satisfied hanging out with Sally for a while longer. The stat requirements for the final romance endings have changed. Uh-oh, we were warned about that though. Remember to review them so you don't miss the final ending.
That's nice of the game to warn us.
That is good, let's see. Alright, so that's pretty much what we were expecting, right?
We're almost
and we're pretty
there.
close to it, to be quite honest. I think after this week we'll probably have fulfilled it.
Yeah.
Or at least close to it. But I was told there's also not that much time left before the true ending. I think like there's 3 more weeks or so. So
well, we can do that, can't we? Well, we can definitely make spontaneous, but...
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's no problem. But someone also said, and this is going to be important to remember, that the amounts have to add up to over 600 as well, I believe. So technically you do need more. But I think that should be possible. Because our study's almost up all the way, so we can emphasize a bit more going out. And yeah, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, I don't know exactly. But I think it should be enough to get up to 600 combined. Because that's not that much. Well, anyway, that was the super special spring break, and it was a cool little opportunity to hang out with our friends and our lover. So anyway, I hope you'll be joining us next time when we see how the rest of the game turns out and if we get that true special ending. Until then, take care everyone.
Bye.